Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Some criminals were caught, apprehended, when they became too arrogant or when they felt so insecure. So the extremes had them caught. Or, some people get caught in a lie when, again, they get too cocky, too confident, or they get too scared. They make mistakes. When they get too cocky, they think, nothing will happen to me. And on the other end of the spectrum is like, oh my God, I gotta do something. These guys are on to me. And you make a mistake, you react to your own fears. So what happened now? If you want an example of the swamp or the marsh or the, however you want to call it, parallel state, this is one article that might show part of it. And I'm going to read the title. I'm talking about the United States of America. Ukrainska Pravda. Today, August 9th, 2023, U.S. Department of State says that security guarantees for Ukraine should stay in place even if Trump is elected. Bilateral security guarantees between Ukraine and the US will be enshrined in a way that is independent of who the president is, the US president is. Do you understand what that is? That is, some people in the Secretary of State, is that what it is? Secretary of State? Department of State. So in the Department of State, some fucking bureaucrats, that's what they are, bureaucrats. They're not elected, bureaucrats. They want to enshrine these security guarantees to Ukraine, regardless what the elected person is in a democratic system, that we have a republic, okay? Regardless who comes over there, cannot change what the bureaucrats decided. Do you understand? Now, the State Department, the Department of State, is one department that is at the president's balls. So if he wants to have the Department of State sniff the president's balls, he can have them do that. He can flicker all out if he wants. He's in charge. He's in charge. It's like you're a marshal and you have the generals. And the generals have the whatever colonels, and they have the majors and the captains and so on. You got that? So when the marshal said, motherfuckers, you do this, that's an order, they're, yes, sir. If they say no, the execution guards are going to take care of that. He's going to be court-martialed, and he would be punished by, I don't know, insurrection, treachery, treason, not follow order, all that. Okay? But in our civilian way, it's not like that. You just get fired. And you put another weasel, it's going to do the same thing. Yeah, I'll do it, President. Him. That's how it works. That's exactly what happened with Trump when he was president for 4 years. He said, hey, why don't you start an investigation on that issue? Yeah, sir, we're going to do the Biden laptop. Yes, we'll do that. Hey, did you find out what's going on over there? Yes, we're working on it. No, you're not. Fired. Next one. Yes, sir, I will do it. Look into that. Okay. Did you look into that? Yes, sir, I did. What did you find? Nothing yet. Okay, you're fired. You're lying. Next. So he put all kind of people that did not follow his orders. It's like your boss tells you, do this task. It's yours. It's your job description. You got to do it. And you don't do it. What happened? Right up. Pop up a few times. Bing, out. Fired. And they're going to hire another weasel. Just like you. Or like me. So you see what's going on here? These guys want to enshrine it in a certain way that the guy cannot change something that other people decided for the country. So if this elected official comes, he can't change what the parallel state already decided for him. Now, what is this? Why is it necessary? Things don't change? Maybe the president says this is wrong, doesn't have the power. An elected official versus an weasel, a governmental employee? Jesus Christ. This is just, and they say it. They say it in your face. This is the chutzpah. The moment when they're so arrogant and they're so reckless that they just write these kind of articles from, unfortunately, from the Ukrainians, but they open up our understanding of, wait a minute, this is 101 thing here. What do you need more than this? And that's not meant for opening people's eyes here. I'm just saying it because that's the way I interpret it. You interpret it differently? Good for you. Do you think that the bureaucrats should have that power? Do you think the president should decide that? That's his department. After all, it's not the Senate, it's not the House of Representatives, it's his department. Let's read further. Bilateral security guarantees between Ukraine and the US will be enshrined in a way that is independent of who the US president is. And who decides this? I would like to know who decides this. This president for the future presidents or the guys in the Department of State? Like, what's his name? Blinken, and then you got Victoria Nuland, these guys. Or maybe you want others of the same kind. Source, Voice of America, citing Matthew Miller, spokesman for the U.S. Department of State during a press briefing on August 9. When asked whether the aid to U.S. provides for Ukraine will change if Donald Trump becomes the next U.S. president, Miller said the support for Ukraine will be enshrined in bilateral agreements that will remain valid regardless of who the president of the U.S. is. So that means someone decided for everybody else that there will not be change. The support will be there forever because they will do it. Miller said that the Biden administration has to cement long-term security agreements that would outlast any administration. So what does that mean? That means that the next government that comes into place, voted by us, cannot change the U.S. direction. We'll always be giving Ukraine mocha money from our taxes because some guys decide, unelected guys decided, or elected decided, then that means we're going to be the slaves of those guys giving them money forever? What is going on here? I don't want that. I want a say in that. Emil. Sit down, take it easy, calm down, take some Xanax, get some wine. Okay, and now we can talk. Wait about half an hour so they can kick in and then, hey, what's going on? Right? All right, so after that, we have to look at these things. Yes, Emil, you are talking about idealism here. This is reality. Yes, I'm glad you just matured enough to see how reality works. Now you go back there, you work, pay your taxes, keep your mouth shut, and consume. Okay? That's all we need from you. And if you're too loud, like you are, we will. Good afternoon, Mr. Kosman. Here is a little thing. We gotta talk to you about certain things. Oh, thank you very much, Agent Gigi. It's coming. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.